What do you guys think about being officially on the road full time? It's official, we're not going back. Alright, it's officially the day. We are leaving for full time on the road RV life. So we're packing up right now. Putting the slides in. And we're gonna head to Pennsylvania to a harvest host. So let's pack up and get on the road. Right, dude? Ready to hit the road?
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. Let's go. Sit.
You want your pumpkin in there or no?
Go sit.
Alright guys, so we are officially on the road full time. So we are heading down to our first harvest host stay because we do not check into our first campground until tomorrow. So we're gonna test out a harvest host. Was it Nova Cellars? Nova Cellars and Brewery. It's right in Pennsylvania. It's about 4 hours away. And it looks like a super nice place to stay the night. So we're excited to check that out. And excited to be officially on the road full time. There we go, to our last time in New York State for a long time. Welcome to Pennsylvania. New state, new memories, right? Alright, we are just about to our first harvest host stay. So looking forward to checking that out. I don't even, is there check-in instructions?
I asked, but I didn't hear from anyone.
So we're kind of winging it, so we'll just pull in and see what happens.
What he means by
Alright, so here's our harvest host thing. Equal with the bank?
Or unless you pulled like up right up there, you know, and just parked like side by side with the guardrail. I think if you back in or do that, it's fine. He didn't seem too concerned. I know, we're gonna get out. He just didn't want us to park down there, and I told him we were afraid it'd be too wet for us anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go see all that Halloween stuff, and the girl inside's dressed up as something.
Alright guys, so if you don't know what a harvest host is, it's basically these attractions, these places like breweries, wineries, golf courses, farms, basically anyone that wants to sign up for it. You pay a yearly membership, I think it's like $170. And instead of staying at like road stops or truck stops, Walmart parking lots, anything like that, it's basically a place you can park, kind of set up camp for the night on a travel day, and basically have a little attraction you can stay at. So, you know, if you set up at like a Walmart parking lot, for instance, or a truck stop, you basically park, get in your camper, there's not much to do. So this place, for example, was a brewery and winery. We got to just park in the parking lot of the place, which was pretty cool. There was just, you know, a bunch of cars there. They did have a designated area for the Harvest Host membership people where you parked on the grass, and that actually would have been a lot better because they had actual electric hookup for you. It was only 110 volt, but at least it would have gave us our lights. But they said it was too wet for us. We were too big and heavy. So we parked in the parking lot and had to run the generator. So it wasn't a big deal. But it's basically a really awesome alternative to like a truck stop. You get to get out, you have something to do, especially for the kids, the dogs. Because the max we can do right now that we all feel comfortable with is about 4 hours of travel time. That's with the 2 kids, the 2 dogs. That's pretty much the max we're pushing it to right now, which is working out pretty well. So our final destination on this trip, being our first trip, was 8 hours away. So we basically split it down the middle. We found a harvest host 4 hours away where we basically stayed the night, and it was the perfect place to park, perfect halfway point. And with this membership, all they encourage you to do is support the business that is allowing you to stay there. Like I said, it's a really, really cheap membership at $169 a year, I believe. So what we did was we went in, we got a beer, and walked around and just enjoyed the place. So it was really cool, and then on top of that all, there was a lot of things for the kids to do. They had playgrounds along the whole path. They were set up all for Halloween, which The kids they love Halloween decorations. He said I'd turn back if I were you.
Do you not fear the Reaper? You should.
It was a chilly, damp night that we stayed there, but they had, you know, fireplaces set up along the path, so we'd stop and sit around the fire, and it was just really super cool. If all the harvest toasts are like that, that's gonna be awesome. But it was really nice just to, you know, we could put our slides out on our camper and just enjoy the evening there, rather than being parked in between a bunch of semis and listening to them idle all night. So it was a pretty long travel day, being our first day on the road. So we went to bed pretty early, got a good night rest. We woke up to an awesome sunrise over the camper. The parking lot was basically empty at this point. There was one other camper there, but they were parked in the designated area, and it was perfect. We got up, we slid in the slides, set everything back up to travel to the destination we're at now, and easily just pick up where we left off from the day before and get back on the road. So I pretty much can't wait to stay at another Harvest Toast. So when we have an extended travel day that goes beyond 4 or 5 hours, this is how we're going to be breaking that up. It works perfect. I know if you're in a pinch, you can do a truck stop, but this is a really nice little system to have set up. And it doesn't have to be just businesses. I believe like you can stay on, you know, people's property that sign up for it, and it's getting a lot more popular, so definitely worth having. But that's about it. We're excited to be on the road full time. Excited to have checked out our first Harvest Toast, which worked out awesome. So definitely subscribe for more. Follow along. We do a lot more short form content on Instagram at Hummel's Home Roams, so definitely be sure to check that out. And as always, we'll catch you in the next video.